So, yep, video again. Right, so, to follow on from the... This place is filthy, isn't it? I should really tidy up. To follow on from the awesomeness, that was the Mech fan toys. So I found out eventually, Cyclonus. Yeah. Mech fan toys, Galvatron. I don't know the number, I haven't looked this up yet, but it's the same make, so, you know, these things happen. Yeah. It's moulded very nicely. Plastic's really good. I'm not even convinced this is transformed properly, I'll be honest. Is this transformed properly? I don't know. I've messed around with it a few times and this looks about as good as it's going to get. Maybe I'm supposed to turn the hands around? I don't know. Don't know. Can you turn the hands around? No, you can't. Well, that was a failing point. But yeah, so that's Galvatron's cannon mode in mushy peas and curry colour for anyone in the UK, because you know, the standard colours. He's a bit weird. Size comparison. Road trap. I keep forgetting. So roughly the same, but this is kind of off the ground. There's a lot of empty space there, and the cannon which you could take off. It's but he's not bad per se. He's all right. I've actually done a review of these guys. I can't remember. I might have to at some point. Yeah. But you see, I always thought Galvatron's silly cannon mode was kind of dumb. Personal preference, I thought it was kind of dumb. That's why I quite like the Science Return Galvatron. Now I've got the cannon adapter in the helmet and he looks a lot better. Who I could get out for a comparison, but I just don't care. I'm being lazy. I'm going out in a bit to have a couple of drinks with my old best mate that I haven't seen for about a year, so this is just a quick review just because I wanted to do one. But yeah, he's alright. He's theoretically, at least the front half is theoretically correct. I'm not sure about this bit, which I'll show you in a second when I get towards the transformation. But the rest of it, I don't know if this is the right way up. I don't know if it should be the other way up. Can I just turn it around? Yeah, I think I can. Is it supposed to just be like that? Because now it's in the way of the treads. I don't know. I don't know if this is right. I don't know if this is wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm honest with you. I don't know. It doesn't look great. But whatever, it's fine. It's done. Should we transform him? We'll unpeg that. Just a hole for a peg. And then we will we'll bring this up. This up. The shoulder pieces, the classic Galvatron style shoulder pieces that fold up. Bend back the treads and they're a bit stiff. And straighten out the arms. Now there's a double hinge here, but the hinge for the treads is only for the transformation, otherwise it's just an all hinge, but the tolerances are quite tight. They do grind against each other. So that's something to be aware of. It still goes, they just do grind against each other. But it's fine. So we'll straighten that out. Straighten that out. And there are the arms. Ta-da! Fold this bit back a bit, and can you see what that is? Yeah, it's not very well hidden. I don't know if this is supposed to come down, cover it more, or if this is supposed to fold away somehow, but it doesn't have any hinges, so it can't. It just seems to be there. So we'll look at the bottom half. So we'll get these pieces and rotate them around. I think they're on a ball joint in there, so they'll go everywhere, but we just want to get them down and sort of flattish. Down and flattish. A little bit of side skirts for you. And then we'll bend at that big pin there. See that there? We'll bend. Rotate like that. So this all is the same as all this. To be fair, there's a lot of detail molded in there. A lot of detail. And then we slide this in. Now, is it going to go because the feet are in the way, or is that not the issue? Why is it not going in? There we go. It's all in. Awesome. Now, the feet have probably come loose at this point. There's that big slot at the end here, this one. That goes onto big tab sticking out there. That. Into that big slot there. Now, I don't know if they're supposed to go further back or what, to try and angle it better, but they only seem to want to go in that one. And that's why it looks a bit silly, because it sort of hunches it down here somewhere. It doesn't look right. I'm not sure. But you straighten the knee, that knee, and then you can straighten the foot, and the other foot, and there he is, he's standing. Wait, oh. Yeah, there are hinges in the middle of his shins, which sounds painful to even say. Ow. But we'll straighten that out. There we go. And we'll straighten that out. There you go. And then we'll straighten everything out. One of these is quite stiff, and the other one's not stiff, but not loose. So we'll straighten that out, straighten the arms out, attach the cannon into the hole in the side of the arm. You can only do it one side because that's G1 accurate. Plug it in there. And there we have, as it was known on the website, Samurai, or Deadly Samurai, something like that. It's G1 Galvatron in Bludgeon colours, basically. Let's have a look-see, shall we? And he's quite G1 Galvatron, isn't he, to be fair? I do want to put a tiny little Decepticon symbol just on that panel there. It's a lot easier to find on him than Cyclonus, but I do want to put one on there. And there's no arm swivel up here to get the cannon straight on top, but you can point it forward. You can be quite threatening with it. And it's fine, you know. So, he's pretty nice, he's pretty good. I like this. He's the plastic's really good on these guys. Not gonna lie, the plastic's really good. There's Cyclonus, the warrior. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I do. And Battle Slash. So they are much bigger than Battle Slash. Let's put Battle Slash in the front. There we go. They're much bigger than him. But Cyclonus is bigger than Galvatron by quite a bit. He's a lot stockier. He's just a lot bigger. That can't be right, no? That doesn't seem right to me. But that aside, he's just kind of neat. He is. He's quite neat. You know, ball joint, nice. Well, that's a ball joint as well, but it's a nice hinge. Swivel, head turns, but if you turn it too far, it tries to go off the mushroom peg there. So you just got to slide it back on. There you go. Yeah, ball joint. Elbow that doesn't like to be an elbow, but it does. He's kind of fun. He looks okay from the back. Doesn't look great, but he looks alright. He's got less kibble than Cyclonus. I just wish he was that tiny percentage bigger, you know? 2%, 1%, something like that. Just make him slightly bigger so he's bigger than Cyclonus. And he'd have been really good. Like, really good. But he's just a little bit diddy. A little bit cute and diddy. But no, he is nice. And there's ball joint on the foot as well there. So, you get not much, but a little side to side. Little hampered by this. But look how thick this plastic is. Okay, have I got... Like the plastic for his hand, where he's going to have a peg going in and out, is not as thick as the plastic around his ankle. Just a generic bit of plastic is thicker than his hand. You know? This plastic on both of them, to be fair. Plastic on both of them are great. I don't know what the original Mech fan toys are like. I've never had them. I couldn't tell you. But I know these knockoff ones have got really good quality. So, can't argue with it. I really can't. Just like I say, the scale's a bit... But then the same line as these, you get that Legend Warpath, the really weird looking one. You get that in like a solid dirty olive drab. There's like a Powerglide Viper knockoff from the Combiner Wars, I think it was. There's Sunstorm, which is the, again, Combiner Wars Skywarp and stuff mold. You know, this scale sort of one. And was there something else? I think there's a Megatron, which I think was that little Generations Megatron mold. I could be wrong. There might be more. I don't know. So there's a few weird and wacky guys, but I wanted a Galvatron and a Cyclonus. If there's a Scourge, I'd have had that, but you know, there's not. They're quite neat. They're quite fun. I quite like them. Yeah. So that only leaves, well, this guy from that unboxing, yeah. That's going to be an interesting one. I might have to do some revision for that. But yeah, anyway, I've got stuff to do. I want to try and get a certain t-shirt clean because, you know, going out and it'll be a laugh. I need to get some food. That'd be a good idea. Food would be a good idea. Yeah, I need to get ready. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, but at least I'm not in that paint scheme. Bye, everybody!